Hello, English learners, and welcome back to another great lesson with English Elevator podcast. My name is Andrew.
And I'm Lisa.
And today we're bringing you a great lesson with some really useful vocabulary.
Some vocabulary you can use to describe your job.
Yes, this is a really common situation when someone asks you what you do and you have to tell them.
Exactly, so today's lesson is all about that.
Let's start with our vocabulary preview.
Vocabulary preview.
Here are some important words about jobs.
Job, the work you do to earn money. Example, my job is teaching English. Career, a series of jobs in the same field over time. Example, she has a career in medicine. Employee, a person who works for a company. Example, the employees arrive at 9 a.m. Employer, the person or company that gives you a job. Example, my employer is very kind. Salary, the money you earn each month. Example, his salary is enough to support his family. Part-time job, working only a few hours a week. Example, she has a part-time job in a cafe. Full-time job, working around 40 hours a week. Example, I want a full-time job after graduation. Interview, a meeting before you get a job. Example, he had a job interview yesterday. Promotion, moving to a higher position in a job. Example, she got a promotion at work. Unemployed, not having a job. Example, many young people are unemployed.
Now that we know some important words about jobs, let's use them in sentences and talk about work.
Yes, we can also share some examples of different jobs and how people talk about them in real life.
Great! Now that we know the vocabulary, let's use them in real situations. Lisa, what's the first step when someone wants to get a job?
Usually, they start with a job application. You write your information, education, and experience so the employer can see if you're a good fit.
Right. And don't forget the resume. It's like your personal story of skills and work history.
Exactly. Then comes the interview. That's when the employer asks you questions to understand your personality and abilities.
Sometimes people feel nervous in interviews, but if you prepare well, you can show confidence.
Yes, and if you get the job, you become an employee. You'll need to work hard, show teamwork, and respect your workplace.
And after some time, if you do well, you might get a promotion. That means a higher position and maybe a better salary.
That's the dream. A good career takes time, patience, and effort.
Absolutely. And listeners, remember, learning these words will help you talk about jobs in English more naturally. Now let's practice. I'll say a job, and you think about what that person does. Ready?
Great idea, Andrew. For example, if I say teacher, you can answer, a teacher helps students learn.
Okay, let's try.
Doctor.
A doctor helps sick people.
Engineer.
An engineer builds or designs things.
Chef.
A chef cooks food in a restaurant.
Farmer.
A farmer grows crops and takes care of animals.
Excellent, now let's switch. Andrew, I'll ask you, police officer, nurse, driver, shopkeeper?
A police officer keeps people safe. A nurse helps doctors and patients. A driver takes people or goods from one place to another. A shopkeeper sells things in a shop.
Well done. You can also practice at home with your friends or family. Just pick a job and describe what that person does.
Lisa, let's pretend you're applying for a job.
Okay, I'm ready.
Good morning, Lisa. Can you tell me about yourself?
Good morning, my name is Lisa. I enjoy helping people and working in teams. I have experience in customer service and office work.
That's great. Why do you want this job?
I want this job because I like working with people, and I want to learn new skills.
Excellent. What is your greatest strength?
I am organized and responsible. I always finish my work on time.
Wonderful. Thank you, Lisa. We will contact you soon.
Thank you for your time.
And that's it. You can practice this role play with a friend or family member. Try switching roles too.
Now that we've practiced jobs, let's talk about work hours. You can describe your schedule like this. I work full-time. I have a part-time job. I work night shifts.
Good expressions to remember. You can also say, I work from a.m. to 5 p.m. I work on weekends.
Try using these sentences when you talk about your own job. Then they could discuss what kind of work they like.
Some people like working indoors, some outdoors. What about you, Lisa?
I like working with people, not alone. How about you?
I prefer jobs where I can solve problems and be creative.
Great. Listeners, think about the kind of job you would enjoy.
Another important topic when we talk about jobs is money. We usually say earn when we talk about how much money we get from our job. For example, I earn $500 per month. I earn $100 a week.
We can also use the word salary. Salary means the money you get regularly for your work. Examples: my salary is enough to pay my bills. My salary is not very high.
Good point. And sometimes we use the word wage. A wage is usually money you earn for each hour or each day of work. Example: I earn a good wage as a driver.
We can also talk about how often we get paid. For example, I get paid every week. I get paid once a month.
Let's practice with some questions. I'll ask you, Liza, how much do you earn? Remember, this can be private, so you don't always need to answer exactly. How often do you get paid? Is your salary enough for your needs?
Great questions. Listeners, you can practice answering like this. I earn about $300 a month. I get paid every 2 weeks. Yes, my salary is enough for me.
Or no, my salary is not enough. I need another job.
Excellent. So when you talk about jobs, don't forget what job you do, your work hours, how much you earn or your salary.
Now let's talk about job satisfaction. That means how much you like or enjoy your job.
Exactly. You can use simple sentences to describe your feelings. For example, I like my job because I meet new people. I don't like my job because it is stressful. My job is interesting but tiring.
Good examples. We often use words like fun, boring, exciting, tiring, stressful, interesting, easy, difficult to describe jobs.
Let's try a few more sentences. Being a doctor is stressful, but it is also important. Working as a teacher is tiring, but I love helping students. Driving a taxi is sometimes boring, but I earn good money.
Now, let's practice some questions. Listeners, repeat after me. Do you like your job? Why do you like your job? Why don't you like your job?
And you can answer like this. Yes, I like my job because it's exciting. No, I don't like my job because it's boring.
So remember, when you talk about job satisfaction, use I don't like my job because, and add a reason. Now let's talk about the future. Everyone has dreams about what they want to do one day. This is called a career goal or a dream job.
Right. For example, you can say, in the future, I want to be a pilot. My dream job is to be a doctor. One day, I would like to open my own business.
Notice we use phrases like I want to, my dream job is, one day, I would like to. These are useful for talking about your goals.
Let's try more examples. In the future, I want to be an engineer. My dream job is to be a singer. One day, I would like to travel the world and be a photographer.
Great! Now let's practice with questions. Listeners, repeat after me. What is your dream job? What do you want to be in the future? Would you like to have your own business one day?
And here are some answers. My dream job is to be a nurse. In the future, I want to be a writer. Yes, one day I would like to open a restaurant.
Excellent! So when you talk about jobs, you can talk about the present, what you do now, and also the future, what you want to do later. Today we learned how to talk about jobs.
Yes. First, we practiced job vocabulary like teacher, doctor, engineer, farmer.
Then we talked about work hours, full-time, part-time, night shifts.
After that, we learned about money and salary. I earn my salary, my wage, I get paid.
We also practiced talking about job satisfaction. I like my job because. I don't like my job because.
And finally, we talked about the future. My dream job is... In the future, I want to.
Excellent work, listeners.
For homework, choose 3 jobs and make sentences. What the job is, the work hours, the salary or money, do you like it or not? Why? Would you like this job in the future?
And you can practice with a friend or family member. Ask, what is your dream job? And do you like your job?
Great! Keep practicing, and you'll be more confident talking about jobs in English.
Thanks for listening. See you in the next episode.